Welcome to Mitten Music.
Season 4, Raw, Live, and Authentic. Episode 11 with Brian Maloney, founder of the Sonic Coast and music industry expert. Welcome back for a second time,
Yes.
Brian.
Absolutely, man. God, it's been about a year. Well, a lot has happened in a year for everybody. For
When
the
we last
music
talked to you,
scene.
you were, I don't know, 6 months or a little further along into the project, and you were just getting your feet wet and had met a lot of bands. So I think you've
Yeah.
met a lot more since, haven't you?
Man, as suspected, there is no shortage of bands in Michigan, man.
Yeah, right.
I'm still trying to catch up on listening. I'm always behind. I mean, there literally is so much music coming out of this state, and it's so damn good. I mean, it
Yeah.
just, what a great problem to have, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if all these bands were terrible and you're like, you can listen to 30 seconds and be like, nope. But it's like every single band, you're like, huh,
Yeah.
what? I will continue listening. And then you find yourself 3 songs in, and then you're like, whoa, okay.
I mean, you guys know. I mean, you got curate playlists and stuff, and it's just no shortage, man. It's good.
It's
It's
never ending. Yeah, I see your new weekly songs of the week or whatever post, and I'm always grateful for that because I'll see something new, and
Likewise. Yeah, I'll notice because you guys post them every day too. Which is really, where else can you go in the country and you've got like these people that are doing what we do just out of passion, promoting these artists, like you guys are out there promoting it. There's so many different, John
you
at
got John over at Local
Spins. I mean, there's
Spins.
everybody. There's other podcasts too.
Oh yeah, there are.
And online radio too. It's great. It's playing,
Right.
So,
Well, speaking of online radio, I know something new we got cooking over at the Sonic Coast, Jeff. We got something new kicking off on Monday, don't we, Brian? Remember?
Brian's got inside info.
Yeah.
Man.
We got it's not. I've been talking about it for a couple of days now, so I'm warmed up. What's that all about?
So starting Monday, which I guess I don't know when this will air or whatever, but is March 31st, 3:00 every weekday. We're gonna have the Acoustic Cafe. So 3:00 every weekday, Acoustic Cafe, and it's going to be hosted by John Bomarito.
Oh, that makes sense.
If you don't know John is like man, the Rain Man of music over there in Ann Arbor and Detroit. The guy is and so generous with his music library. He's always helping me out. He's going to curate it every day. It'll be 2 songs, and here's the cool thing about it. They will be stripped down acoustic songs recorded at Grove Studios in Ypsilanti.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, every day I was putting the playlist together, working on the songs today, as a matter of fact. He has got some just great performances. Julianne Ankley, Mike Ward, Brian Vander Ark. I mean, just a ton of stuff you can't hear anywhere else. And so we're really grateful to have Grove Studios, work with us and collaborate on that little project. And of course, John, he's been great. So.
Yeah,
Monday at 3:00 every weekday, the Acoustic Cafe.
Yeah.
Acoustic Coffee Break, I should say.
Yeah. Acoustic Coffee Break. That's right.
Acoustic Coffee Break.
Yeah, because isn't his show itself called the Acoustic Cafe?
His is Acoustic Alternatives.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Acoustic. There's a lot of acoustic going around.
For sure. When is Acoustic Alternatives? Is that Sunday afternoons? Sunday mornings?
We play it Sunday at 10. I think Radio Cobra Detroit radio online station. Good. Download that, everybody. Airs it Sunday at 9.
Okay. Interesting.
We are at 10. Yeah.
Cool.
How are you guys doing? I'm picking up some good bands from you guys. We were talking before we started, Jeff. Thank you for the tip on Brian. You got to go see the Cosmonites upstairs when we were at the WYC Jammies. I'm like, okay. So
yes,
I go in to watch the Cosmonites, and it just like hits you like a tsunami of goodness. And they walked off stage. And I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah,
And I loved it.
a lot of energy coming at you fast,
Oh, yeah.
So
and
creative, those guys, man. They got something cool. They got something special.
Hey, man, the whole night was great, and I really gotta give props to WYCE for putting that together, having come up in that business for 40 plus years.
Yeah.
That's no small feat, and, it's just great to see a community radio station pull the community together like that. I mean, there's a couple thousand people there, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
Pretty
it's the
cool.
25th year of it,
Yeah,
so
that's
they've been
right,
doing it a long
yeah.
time for
So
that
I
award
didn't
show.
I
Yeah.
didn't see I mean, every band, artist I saw was really good,
Yep.
you
Yeah.
know?
And our little connection to WIC is our buddy Chris Kranick from Overdrive Orchestra.
Saw them play,
Yeah.
thank you, Ryan, for turning me onto that
Yeah.
band.
They're cool. They're
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah,
man. They're
that was
cool.
really good. That was a really good rock show, man, there.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it's pretty
pretty cool. Yeah. That's definitely Michigan rock and roll there, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
That band,
It
yeah.
it was cool. They won the, rock album of the year award too,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
And our friends in the Valley Below, they won what was the Critics' Choice, maybe? Is I can't
yeah,
remember.
something like yeah.
I don't want to say the wrong thing,
Well,
but they
another
won.
band you turned me on to, Ryan.
Yeah, in the Valley Below. Yeah, we
Love
love them.
Yeah.
Is all these bands that we've interviewed over these years, Jeff, especially the ones earlier, even like talking to Brian today versus when it was a year ago. Yeah, it was probably a little
Yeah.
over a year ago.
Yeah.
Even outside of that, it's like it's like I want to have them all back on to show them how far we've coming
Yeah.
into a room and with a table and like nothing, and it's just like, I'm not saying like right this second anything's much better, but I mean, we have the whole setup down here, and it's a lot better. It's like, we want to have
Yeah.
these bands back on, and
Yeah,
If you
show the
remember, Ryan,
improvement, guys.
nobody even saw the table because we didn't have video back then.
oh, you're right. One of the first videos was Lucius Fox. We were still in
Oh,
the
that's
old
right. Yeah,
the
yeah,
old
yeah.
room, and it was so awkward. I mean, we did what we could, right? But it's just funny. I feel like I've come a long way. Brian, what were you about to say?
I forgot. I think my last
Sorry.
thought was Headband Henny. Is that his name from Kalamazoo?
Oh, yeah, I missed
He was
him.
good, man. I think it's
Because isn't he
Headband
rap?
Henny.
Is a rap artist or something?
Kinda,
More
sorta.
hip hop?
Just good, make you feel good music, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I think that's his name.
Yeah. Okay. We'll fact check that.
Yeah, please.
We'll update the notes. We'll get the links to all the person's socials.
So many
Everything.
good bands there. It was
Yeah.
I loved how they had it set up. I mean, you could pop around and see most of the artists. I mean, you
Yeah.
might miss a little bit of their set, but you'd catch some of their set
Yeah.
if you were smart enough on how you navigated it. So 3 stages. I mean, it was a lot going on, and like you said, all good music.
A 3-ring circus of just great music, man.
Was there a lot of movement between the spots where the bands were playing? Obviously, I wasn't there with you guys. I would have loved to, but was there a lot of like people walking back and forth
Yeah.
Oh,
between
yeah.
just a
Yeah.
lot of activity?
Yeah, no, people
Cool.
Yeah.
moving, yeah.
Nice.
It was
That's
a blast.
cool.
Just, I mean, like you say, Ryan, we've been doing this for a few years now, and so like recognized and talked to a lot of people that we've either talked to or we've met along the way in somewhere. So it was really kind of a lot of fun. It was a big
Yeah.
a big community,
Yeah.
and you just talk to, we saw Jennifer Hudson Prenkert there. We saw Nicholas James Thomas, John
That goes
Sinkovics.
back to what we were talking about
so
before.
many people.
All these people are just
Yeah,
they're pushing this machine that is Michigan music and just, really getting it fired up. All the people you named, Jennifer and Nick. And by the way, we need to plug that Music Econ Summit coming up in Grand Rapids. It's being put on by the Michigan Music Alliance.
yeah. April
Nick-
11th through the
Nick-
14th, I think.
Yeah, it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So on Sunday, Jeff and I will be there on Sunday with a booth, a music booth. But it sounds like we might be able to meet up with you maybe Saturday if you're going to be
Yeah,
there.
I'll be there all day Saturday.
Cool.
There's bands playing, workshops, also stuff going on Friday night. So let's see, MichiganMusicAlliance.org for all the info and tickets and everything like
Yeah.
that.
And the Sonic Coast is a sponsor of the event,
Yeah,
correct?
we've been helping out, working with Nick Thomasma over
Yeah,
there.
perfect. Awesome.
Who's the executive director, and Nicholas James and the bandwagon leader.
Yep.
That was a great album. They
Jeff, we got to up our ante. We got to get on the same page as these guys.
Hey,
I don't know how to do that, but I think we know who to talk to, don't we?
Baby steps.
Nicholas,
Right?
exactly. We'll have to ask Nicholas how else we can help for next year, maybe, or whatever.
Yeah, man, they got a bunch of stuff. They went, a little bit quiet last year or the year before, and so they kind of got it together. And again, just another group just pushing the cause out there.
Yeah. We had a great conversation with him at the beginning of the year. We had a episode in January, and he gave us a good rundown of what's going on with that organization this year. And there's, like you said, they've kind of been building back to where they want to go and getting things going again. So in not a different direction, but more force.
I was just looking at my list of bands to see. Pat Smiley out of Detroit. Great dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
Gasoline Gypsies got that Hard Living EP is going to drop here soon. That is going to be really good.
That single's great. Hard Living itself. Good single.
Yeah. See, Skinny Limbs, Colin, a guy named Colin Sylvester. He goes by Colin.
Skinny Limbs playing the Pyramid Scheme next week, I think.
Who's that?
Or Skinny Limbs, I think, are playing Pyramid Scheme coming up here in the next week or two. Yeah.
Love that.
I mean, you got Dan Tillery.
Like he's always putting stuff out.
He's constantly putting music out.
Yeah. I don't know how he does it, man. He is a machine, and it's all good.
Another band we're gonna actually talk to in about a month. I'm interested to talk to them because of how much music they're putting out. It's called Anagale. Are you familiar?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm familiar. My email, she sent me like 3 albums of material. I'm like, is this a box set releasing? Or...
No, yeah, they put out an album like every 3 weeks.
It's so good.
It is, but I don't understand how they have all this content coming out. I don't. That's the number one question I'm asking them when we talk.
My emails just ding ding. It's another album. It's another album from Anagale.
Right.
Like, well, check this out, and they're really good, man.
Yeah, they are. They're good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the story. Like they had just like it. Did they just go crazy writing, or did they have this catalog of music that they just like maybe just got to recording, but they've had the songs written for a while? Or
artist in Detroit who's very good, Louis Lee.
Oh,
Louis
yeah.
Lee. He dropped his album last year, had 29 songs on it.
Now,
a lot of these were singles that he released over the year, but I think he did like 29 singles in the year. I mean,
that's
2 a month, every other week. Like Dan,
that's interesting.
I don't know how this. I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah.
At some point, do you like run out? I just hope they don't burn out. They run out of steam or something, but I don't think so. They keep going.
Talented people, no doubt.
So, what else you've been seeing in the industry? Anything else that you guys are doing at Sonic Coast? It's a little different. I know you just mentioned the new acoustic thing.
The acoustic coffee break coming up Monday, 3:00. We do Michigan Rocks Radio with Mark Sandstedt every Saturday night at 6. John does the acoustic alternatives Sunday morning. Been really doing well. I want to talk about this. We were partnering with the Music Entertainment Business program at
Ferris State
University in Big Rapids. Shout out to Paul Quant up there, leading the next generation of music lovers into the great white future here.
Yeah, I was wondering when we'd get to learn more about Ferris State's that program. I wish something like that existed when I was like, going to college.
Fabulous. It's part of the business program up there.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You can get a degree in music and entertainment business. And so I went up there and spoke to 3 classes a few weeks ago, and then starting to work with some of the students. Like today, shout out Sav. She's a student there in the program, and we interviewed together May Erlewine today.
Oh,
and Sav did a great job.
Sweet.
Sav Morrow, she did a
great
job. Yeah. So, and
that's
May
cool.
was great, and her album
Yeah, she just came out
Her
with that.
new album's
Bass.
really sweet, man. It's electric. She picked up the electric guitar on this one.
Where's your conversation going to be out for anyone to listen to? Is it a Sonic Coast thing, or is that a Ferris State thing?
It's going to be on Tuesday, April 1st, Fuels Day.
Ah,
May actually kicks off her tour Tuesday night in Grand Rapids.
Okay.
perfect.
She
Gotcha.
has 2 nights in
Yep.
Grand Rapids. Then she goes down and does 2 in Kalamazoo.
Sweet. Okay.
And it's a great album. And yeah, we'll air that interview. I have the War and Treaty on tomorrow
Yep.
at
Nice.
4:00. They're
Yep.
playing Grand Rapids Friday night, sold out.
Yep.
And then they go over to St. Andrews Hall in Detroit Saturday night. And
Last we heard, tickets still available for that one. Last I
yeah, I'd
heard.
like to see that sell out. Just
Yeah.
hometown.
Yeah,
duo,
for
man.
sure.
They're on every award show on TV. They tour
Right.
the world.
Yeah.
I mean, just great, and they were so fun to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Michael did this song with Zach Bryan, "Hey Driver," that I think went to like number 14 on the country charts or something.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah, Michigander, new album's pretty good, man. Jason did a good job on that.
Yeah. Yep.
I saw him, Jeff. I don't know, Brian, if you know this place, Tip Top Deluxe in Grand Rapids.
Yeah,
you know that?
I want to go there.
It's so like I keep seeing that name pop up and like on things outside of Grand Rapids, even
Really?
like and I'm like, how? I've been there several times and it's very small. It is like
Very
it's
small,
cool,
right? Yeah.
It's cool, but I'm like, how is anybody talking about this place at all? But they do have music constantly. That's like
always.
they might have a band play, and we've been there once where there was one gal in the entire restaurant working. She was the bartender, she was the cook, she was ringing you up, she was the waitress to all the tables.
And the band.
Luckily that place only holds 30 people. They're like, I don't know what she would have done. But we had 10 people there ourselves, and I was like, oh, I felt so bad for you. But they had just music coming through there nonstop.
Yeah, I want to go to that place and check.
And Michigander was there. That's why I brought it up.
I know that was
I was
Christmas time. I think
I was so it sounded so random that they would play there. But hey, that's cool.
Did we
Everybody check out Tip Top Deluxe.
Trying to think what else is going on coming up. Summer festivals, galore.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Ton of great concerts. Ready for?
Do you have any on your radar to hit up?
Government Mule, Tedeschi Trucks. Would love to see Billy Strings.
Yeah.
God,
Brian and I are going to go see him.
Yeah, we got
Grand
tickets
Rapids
for the
Grand
first
Rapids,
night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Jason Isbell playing the Fox in Detroit.
Mm.
God, man, there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Black Crows coming to GLC Live.
Ooh,
I just saw that.
Be-
It's pre-sale this
Holy
week, I
shit.
think. Right?
I mean, they're one of the few great American rock and roll bands left out there, man. The Black,
for sure.
and that
Absolutely.
last album, Happiness Bastards, was wonderful.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Good stuff.
Brian, do you have a band? Do you have a bucket list of a band like that you would love to see that you have not seen yet? You've not seen them yet live, but is there a band out there that you just, I have to see them live? If you would maybe pay an exorbitant amount of money to go see them or something,
Yes.
to get what band could that be?
Jack White.
Oh yeah, you want to see Jack White?
Yes, I do.
I've not
tried. The tickets are just, they're gone.
Yeah.
He's playing small venues, but that new album.
Yeah. No Name.
That's a rock and roll.
Yeah.
Frickin' masterpiece there.
Right. Yeah. I've never seen Jack White either, or White Stripes, or Rockin' Tours, or anything.
He is like touring his ass off right now.
Yeah, I bet.
Japan and Europe and US. And if you follow him on social media, he's like driving the van and stuff. And it's he's
Cool.
in there.
Jeff, do you got one of those bands? Is there a band that you just, it's some bucket list band that you really want? It could be Michigan. It doesn't have to be Michigan, I guess.
Yeah, I would say Not right now. Like, I kind
No.
of gotten away from the wanna go see this band like, the bands that are kind of it says I don't wanna say past their prime, 'cause, I mean, there are probably still some couple bands that I'd like to see that are in
Yeah.
their prime, but, yeah, nothing really sticks out for
No.
me right now. No.
I want to see Tyler Childers is the other
Oh,
one. Yeah. Uh, you know, can't get a ticket to that guy. They sell out so
yeah.
fast.
Yeah, it sounds like a hot ticket for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. How about you?
Uh, when I would thought of this question, I was like, oh, I should ask this question to these guys, and I was like, what would I answer myself? And honestly, I'm lucky enough. It has been the last while has been Billy Strings. I have not seen him live, and every time I see a different video of his or some concert footage or whatever, I'm like, man, I want to see this guy live so bad. And
Yeah,
then, sure enough, it was like a month after the last time I thought that he had tickets available for right here in Grand Rapids. So
that guy's so. I mean, that
I
guy
get it. I want to see him live. Yeah,
plays everywhere, sells out
Yeah,
everywhere,
for
man.
sure.
yeah. And he's
Phenomenal.
involved in so many other things, like, he'll be playing with other bands and do all these other things that he jumps in on, and, which is really cool. That's what I'm looking forward to the show because I wanna see what happens. You don't know,
Mhm.
Yeah,
honestly, what you're gonna get, I don't think, always at every show. And he's got 2
Changes
shows in
every
Grand
night.
Rapids, so
Yeah,
he's probably gonna do something different each night, I would
different.
imagine.
Yep.
I bet he'll have some guests and
Mhm.
yeah, it'd be good,
Yeah.
good stuff.
And he's also the type of guy, Jeff. We just got to wear our music shirts and show up early, get a sign or poster or something. Be like, Billy, we want to talk to you on the Mitten Music. And he'd be like, okay, guys, come on in. Let's
Come on
talk.
in.
And he'd talk to us for 20 minutes. He's that kind of guy that totally could happen if we put our minds to it.
That's right.
Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah,
Don't
there
ask,
you go.
don't
It
get.
could.
That's right, if you don't ask. Oh, that's the other thing. I mean, like, Brian, you probably experienced this, like, we can reach out to any band in the state, and 90% of the time, you're gonna hear something back.
Yeah, yeah, they're all engaged, man,
Yeah.
which is great to see. Answer the email.
Right.
Right.
But yeah, no, they're very much engaged. I like it, man. Always helpful. Do the interview. Send you the music file ahead of time, whatever. And
Mhm.
yeah,
Is there a band in Michigan right now, or a couple, I don't wanna pin you to one, a couple that you're like, this band or this artist is something to really watch out for?
Ooh.
yeah,
It's
man.
flying a little bit under the radar.
Ooh.
Well, Gasoline Gypsies, I think, can bust out. Rebecca John up
Mhm.
in Traverse City, I think
Mm.
that's probably some of the best music I've heard coming out in a long time. Uh, God, there's so many, man. I like
I know,
10
it's hard.
peso. I like 10 peso version.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, there's just a lot. Michigan Rattlers. I mean, I guess they've already quote made it.
Right.
Mm.
Love their new album.
Yeah, they're gonna be in town in another week or 2, I think, something
Yeah,
like
they
that.
got a
Yeah,
few
sounds all right.
shows in the next week, and then they go to Detroit, St. Andrews Hall in May, I think.
Cool.
Yeah, but another great band that's close to busting out.
Yeah, Ryan and I got the opportunity to see Rebecca John at the Stray, and, it was her debut performance of her new album.
Yep.
Oh wow!
It was good.
That
It
was
was
pretty
cool.
neat.
It was
Yeah.
different.
What
It was
I saw it at
creative.
the Clover Room one time in Kalamazoo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, she would
great,
sound
man.
good there.
Yeah, it sounded great. And actually, she is playing. Nick told me at the Econs Music Econ Summit in Grand Rapids in April.
Oh,
So
Oh.
yeah,
I didn't know they were gonna have bands play. I
yeah,
guess
they're going to have artists doing short sets, I think.
sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's gonna
know.
be great.
A lot of them, and she's one of the artists, so that'll
Sweet.
be great.
Oh,
Get to
that's
get
awesome.
get to see her again.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'm trying to see what else on the we talked about Brother Elsie. Holy man,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
good album. Love Jesse Ray, the Carolina Catfish.
Yep.
Here's a band that's flown under the radar, in my opinion. Ryan, I sent an email out about this to the gang a couple weeks ago. The
Okay.
Cano Jones Revelry.
Yes. And you didn't realize they were from Michigan?
Yeah, I didn't
I didn't
realize
either until you said it. I was like, oh,
and they're like really quite big and getting a ton of airplay.
yeah.
Ton of airplay all over the country.
What's the name again?
The Tano Jones Revelry.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the
they're led
Tano.
Yeah, they're
Tano.
led by Tano Jones out of Detroit. I think there's some artists from Ann Arbor and maybe LA in the band, but they're doing really well. Great sound.
Well,
Tano Jones Revelry.
yep. Played a few. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
you'd like it, Jeff.
I'll have to check it out for sure.
Yeah, you guys definitely, especially Ryan, the youngster over here, really
Hmm.
rocks out at times.
Right. Yes,
On that-
exactly.
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got Ryan's stash. We got to talk about that.
Yep. Yeah, Ryan Stash, 9 p.m., folks.
Every
The
week,
SonicCoast.com.
Ryan.
You're gonna have to jump over there in a minute, Ryan.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you're right.
Late.
You're right. Don't. Man, you're almost right on time too. What was I gonna say? The only bummer about a good majority of my Ryan Stash tracks is a lot of them don't have any scheduled dates right now. I'm looking like every,
Yeah.
I'll get through a list of them, and there's like Chris Canis. He he was on for tonight. He always has dates. 360. He's got a date. I don't think he goes a week without playing somewhere. So I can always know that he's going to have a handful. And some of these bands, man, they haven't had any in a while. Kind of makes me almost want to reach out and just even say, hey, when's the next thing your guys are, where you're playing? Or maybe they're busy writing, or I'm sure they have reasons or whatever. I'm just kind of curious and
I think
just want to make sure things are
when the
going.
weather turns here,
Yeah.
everybody, it's actually
Yeah, that's
hard
true.
to
That's a
get
good
hold of.
point.
It's hard to get a hold of people a lot of times in the summer
Yeah.
because that's when they're really gigging hard.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I hope
Fair
they
point.
are.
Yeah.
And buy the merch, everybody. Damn it.
Yeah.
Buy the tickets and buy the merch and buy
Yep.
the ticket ahead of time. There's a lot of hubbub about that lately.
Oh,
Well, you got these venues that, they book the bands and nobody's buying tickets and they freak out, rightfully so. And then cancel the show because they have nobody or not enough have bought advance tickets. So buy them in advance, man.
what's
Is
that?
3-quart bourbon.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I
on the
did. Oh,
chair.
yes. Now I see. You're pointing right to it. I did see that a little while ago. I go, oh, he's got his bottle.
Nicely placed. I like that. Yeah.
You know what's really
Bourbon made in Michigan.
by musicians for musicians.
Fine-tuned taste. Sip responsibly, please.
Ooh, fine-tuned taste. I'm going to use that one. Ooh, I like that one.
Now it's a pretty cool story. A bourbon made right here in Michigan, and it was founded by Neil Giraldo. Neil is Pat Benatar's husband, but he's a singer-songwriter, hell of a guitar player.
Mm.
And really, Pat's co-writer, producer, everything, And anyway, he started that and really happy he picked Michigan to manufacture the bourbon.
Yeah.
Even more
awesome.
happy that they support the Sonic Coast and all of the Michigan music we play. I mean, they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll do that."
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Thank you.
for sure.
Yeah.
And it's always fun when it's happened a couple times now where I get to play or introduce a full chord song on Sonic Coast right at the break I'm supposed to do a spot for 3-chord bourbon. So I always make it's happened twice and I'm like, what are the chances?
Full chord the band.
Yeah, full chord the band.
Funny.
Just because the chord, I don't know, 3-chord
I'm
bourbon,
gonna
full
rip that
chord.
off from you.
Yeah, it's just funny. And one time when I was trying to tell Jeff about 3-chord bourbon, I called it full chord bourbon. He was like, I was looking for it. I didn't see any full chord bourbon. I was like, really? Oh, that's because that's not the name of it. But there we go. Full chord, we know you. 3-chord, we know you. Thank you.
That's
Michigan rocks. All that to say, Ryan Stash, 9 p.m., soniccoast.com.
There you go.
Check out the app now.
Dig it.
That's right.
Okay, sorry, Jeff. I got it all out.
All right. Good.
Peace out.
Well, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remind everyone to go check out the Sonic Coast if you don't already have the app downloaded, right? And listen to music. You can hear a big variety of music and a lot of Michigan music. So
Yeah, we
yeah.
love
Today I was
playing that
listening to it, and you had See, I went from. Of course, I can't remember the bands now, but it was a big mix of
Hell,
national and.
it could have been Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking into
Ooh.
Hannah Rose Graves. I mean, it could have.
That's right.
You never know what you're going to get, which is the beauty.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
heard Maxwell Rincon today.
Yeah,
I don't think that's how you pronounce his name, but because he's got the.
yeah. We're still debating it. I actually had
Yeah.
Brian. I got to send the recording. I texted Maxwell. I'm like, dude, how do you pronounce your name? Will you send me a voice memo?
Yeah.
And I got it somewhere. But his
Oh,
song
good.
is called Wild Man, and
Yep.
it's great. Cool
It
tune.
is good. Yeah.
I'm lucky I have not had to announce his
Introduce
name
it,
yet.
yeah.
So, but I know it's coming because I know what you're
Maxwell
talking about.
Rincon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Good stuff. Well, yeah, thanks, Brian.
All right, man. Keep up the
Yeah.
good work on the Mitten Music podcast. Ryan, thanks for all you do. Jeff, always great
Yeah.
to see you. Thanks for the tip on Cosmonites.
Oh yeah. Glad you
Buy
went
you
and checked
beer.
him out.
Yeah, well, there was so much going on, but I made sure to see him. It was worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, good.
All right, man.
Always good to talk to you, Brian.
See ya.
If you like this episode, check out all of our episodes on your favorite streaming platform, or even our website, themittenmusic.com. Or if you want short clips of our episodes, check out our socials. We got Facebook, we have Instagram, we got TikTok, and YouTube. We're all over the social media game. Make sure to check out some live Michigan music or listening on your favorite streaming platform.